Main man, made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. So, Angel Crazy Ass Garcia, man. You know, Crazy Angel is what they call him. The father and trainer of the WBC 147-pound champion, Danny Garcia. Also, he's a former 140-pound champion. And Crazy Angel is making headlines, ladies and gentlemen, from that press conference that he had with Keith Thurman the other day, in which we seen him, saying the N word on several occasions, and there's a serious debate out here amongst boxing fans whether or not Crazy Angel's ass is a racist or not. You know what I mean? And by all accounts and by all evidence that we see and is given, I don't even understand what the fucking debate is about. The dude is a racist, man. It's no question about it. This Puerto Rican dude is a racist. I don't care what nobody says. Oh, man, you gotta have thick skin. He's just trying to build up the fight. He's just trying to promote the fight. One thing I will give Angel Garcia is that he is a hell of a fucking promoter. No question about it. But the way he say the word nigga, let's just keep it 100 here, ladies and gentlemen. The way he say that word ain't in the proper context, in my opinion, of a non-racist person. I come from that side of the tracks where that word is pretty much used every other sentence. You know what I'm saying? One thing those who know that when you use that N word with the A at the end, you use that word to describe everybody. It could be a white dude, it could be a Spanish dude, it could be a black dude, it could be an orange dude, don't matter. Wherever that person's from, if you use that word, you use that word to basically describe everyone. In Angel Garcia's case, at least what we know publicly, he's only called black people that word. Terrence Crawford, guys like that. You know, when he called Terrence Crawford a nappy headed nigga. You know what I mean? So he only uses this word when he's talking about black people. When he says stuff like Donald Trump come and pick him up, you can see that he only using this word to target one particular race, at least that from what I've seen. And when I see that, that lets me know you're a fucking racist. You know, a lot of people, though black folks have given that N word a new meaning and changed the last two letters of it, a lot of folks into 2017 are starting to use that word with the other meaning, but hiding behind that particular word. You know what I'm saying? They'll say, oh, this blah, 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 nigga, when they really mean the one with the ER, but they can get away with it using the one with the A at the end. And what's the first thing that they use if you criticize it? Well, black people use it all the time. Black people do it all the time. How come it's all right for black people to do, but we can't do it? That's what they do. And Angel Garcia is one of the motherfuckers that he means something else, but he's saying it in this particular manner. Now, I'm going to tell you, man, Angel always been a crazy motherfucker. You see what I mean? He's always been a crazy dude, you know. But I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm some new kid on the block and don't understand that racism exists in boxing. That ain't nothing new under the sun. This has been going back to the days of Jack Johnson. That just exists. This is the hurt business. You have to have thick skin in this business. And a lot of fighters over the years have been treated differently because of their race. Things have kind of evened out more so today than they were yesteryear. But racism in boxing was always prevalent. You know what I'm saying? Angel Garcia just highlights that. He's a crazy motherfucker, man. Yeah, and the crazy part is, like, I don't think Danny Garcia is nearly as crazy as his daddy is. I don't even think they on the same fucking page. You know what I mean? I don't think Danny Garcia acts like that pride towards black people, but that could be wrong. He could not. Maybe the apple didn't fall too far from the tree. I don't fucking know. I don't give no reason for Danny Garcia to say that. Plus, it's seeming like he's friends with black folks, and I'm sure Angel is too. But they like one of them dudes, like, they cool with black folks, but they also see black folks as a certain kind of way. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I get from Angel Garcia. Well, anyway, news is out that they're going to be banning Angel Garcia from the remaining press conference. He's not allowed to come on stage. This was a decision that was made by the managers of Thurman and Danny Garcia, Al Heyman and Lou DiBella, and this is what they came up with to kind of combat that. And they don't know what the New York State Athletic Commission is going to do with granting Angel Garcia a trainer's license or not for this particular fight so he can be in the corner of his son. They're not sure if they're going to allow him to do that, and they're not sure how the sanctioning body is going to fall here. But from what all occurrence, with so much money involved and with the powerful entities that are involved with this fight, I don't see this particular incident hindering this fight going forward in any shape, form, or fashion. Just maybe a little slap on the wrist to Angel Garcia because he's a dumbass. But, you know, at the end of the day, though he is a dumbass, he has hyped the shit out of this fight, man. Regardless of how you may feel, now with the kind of racial thing poured into it, and who knows if this was planned behind the scenes or not, but this just gave this fight just a little bit more hype, you know what I mean? I'm being real about that. This racial episode is going to hype the Thurman and Garcia fight well bigger than what it probably already was, you know what I'm saying? So this is real talk. So who knows if this was a conceived plan, man? We don't know. This is how boxing works. They do whatever they got to do to hype up the publicity for a fucking fight, man. But you know, to me, Angel is just one of them dudes. He's a hood cat. I remember even saying to a reporter one time he was like, man, I'm from the hood, brother. I'm not racist. I'm not prejudiced or nothing. I'm just from the hood. This is how we talk. Okay, I get that. And that's true. And that's not a bad, you know, we can't act like that's nothing new under the sun. But in Angel's case, he only uses it for black folks, and he uses it in a sort of way that kind of makes you uncomfortable. And when you, as a black person, start to feel uncomfortable when someone's using that word, that's usually something that's letting you know, no, it's more to it. And we usually right when it comes to that kind of intuition. You know, a person can use it in a certain context that makes it stand out as well. So I truly believe that the context that Angel was using it in, it was more than just promotion of this fight. That's how that dude really feels, man. He need to lay off that fucking nose candy and stop coming to these press conferences high as a kite, man. Because there's no doubt in my mind, at these press conferences and interviews, these crazy shit that Angel be doing, that dude high as shit. That dude calling Scotty, no question. No question. So Angel need to cut that bullshit out, man, for somebody to smack the shit out of him, man. Real talk. To the next video, Main Man Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe. Twitter, Made Man 511. Facebook, Main Man Made Man Boxing Forum. Google Plus, Main Man Made Man. I'm not upset about it, though, because I knew it existed. Only people that's upset about this is those who need more validation and clarification that racism exists in boxing. We've been knowing this shit for umpteen years. We want to act brand new about it. Fuck no. Angel just the crazy motherfucker to come out publicly and sit at a fucking press conference. But trust and believe, most of them are saying it behind closed doors. To the next video. Peace out.